Today's show has been a lot of fun, and now it is time to put the cherry on top with a classic French dessert.
Fresh from a tasty tour of Toulouse, Chef Alekka is here to share one of the recipes she learned while abroad. Did I say that right? Toulouse?
Yes, you did.
And did you have a lovely time?
I had an amazing time. Every time I go on these cooking class trips, I always come back like super inspired.
Right.
Like
Take a look,
I'm
look at
changing.
that.
Oh, I know. You got
out to do, is that yoga or are you
No,
just...
they just told, that was a night that we had a couple of glasses of wine.
Okay, so you're jumping for joy there.
For joy.
In the sunset.
In the sunset.
Beautiful.
So I took classes from this chef named Erin Jean McDowell, and I know that I do my Pie of the Month club, so she does this book, The Book on Pie.
The Book on Pie.
The Book on Pie. Everybody needs to get it. But what I brought for you today, and it's cherry season.
Right.
So this is called a cherry clafoutis.
Clafoutis.
Clafoutis. Super easy to make. Really, the most amount of work you have to do is pitting the cherries.
And you're going to do that for us.
Yes.
Are we allowed to dig in while you cook? Can we
So
do
Good
that?
idea.
You can. So you want to take, it's made in this ramekin.
Beautiful.
And then I have some powdered sugar and some whipped cream to go on top.
I'm just going to serve
yes.
for us while you talk us through what the first steps are.
So the first steps, like I said, the most amount of work is pitting the cherries. And I said I would do it so you guys didn't end up looking like serial killers.
Thank you. So, yes, 'cause it can get dicey.
It can get messy.
Yes.
So
My
you can
arms are
either
long.
do a cherry, like traditional cherry pitter, like this, and get all the pits out.
I never knew such a thing existed.
Yeah, you use it for cherries and olives.
And how many, is it just a bag of cherry? How much are we looking for?
We're
when
looking
making
at
this?
for about 2 cups of cherries.
Okay.
And the trick is after you put in an uncomfortable amount of butter in the ramekin,
The only way.
you want to put the cherries down first.
Okay.
And then the mix that you put in, you could do it in a blender. It's almost like making a crepe batter that you guys make every
I'm just
morning.
Sure. Tell us more.
We're making all the crepe batter.
You're making all the crepe
Every
batter.
night.
All it is flour, sugar, some milk or heavy cream, eggs, and then traditionally clafoutis is almond flour. If you don't want to do almond flour, you want to do some vanilla extract and a teeny tiny amount of almond extract.
Love almond extract.
So this could be served warm or hot. You could put ice cream. So what you do is you blend all of these ingredients. You could do a traditional blender. I just used my immersion blender because I'm really jet lagged and I wanted to do like minimal cleanup. So what you want to do is you bake it at 375. So the way to tell that it's done, about 15 minutes, what's going to happen is going to like souffle it on the top.
I was going to say, we need to show people at home. So this bottom layer that we're seeing, is that mostly is that the egg? What is this?
That is the mixture, the egg.
Because it's like an eggy mixture.
Yes. So
Yeah.
it's eggs, flour, sugar, and some milk.
Yeah.
And those extracts. So what you do,
so smooth.
isn't it? It's super smooth. So
Yes.
that's why you have to blend it. So you put the cherries on the bottom first, then you pour the mixture on top of the cherries.
Beautiful. Cherries is one of my favorite
I
fruits.
know.
I love cherry pie, and I'm going to add this to the list because
It's
delicious.
really all you need is a blender. And you can get frozen cherries. Just make sure your face. You could get frozen cherries. Just make sure you drain them really, really well. And then you can take that syrup and reduce it for.
And you whipped up your own homemade whipped cream.
I
today.
did.
Of course she did.
Yes, you did.
I was like, this is
tasted
not
it.
store
No.
bought.
Really
No.
quick before we let you go, is there another recipe that you love from this cookbook or something that you tried while you were away that you just fell in love
So
with?
she taught us how to make, in this book, they have like a rough puff pastry. That's almost like the pie dough that I made. And I was just like fangirling out the end. I'm like, oh my God, I'm here with this woman. Oh my God.
Well, it's very good. We're so happy that you brought this back for us to try. You got to make this.
Thanks, Alekka. But if you would like to book Chef Alekka for an event, we'll link you up to her own website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.